Hey, welcome back. Today we're talking about bear hunting. Now, for those of you that don't know, my family and I spent 7 years out in Montana doing some mission work. We started a sportsman church there for guys and gals that love to hunt and fish, and we're spending their weekends in the woods and in the backcountry. We created a church there that was for a Wednesday night service where guys and girls that, again, were hunting on the weekends could come and be a part of church on Wednesday night. And so big time, loved our time in Montana. As you can imagine, while we were there, I had the opportunity to hunt a lot of animals that I'd never hunted before, one of which was the black bear. Just over the mountains from where I lived was Idaho, and there was plenty of opportunity there for bear baiting. Now, some people might tell you that bear hunting over bait is unethical, or maybe it's too easy, but I can assure you the first load of sweet treats you haul on your back up the mountain, you'll realize real quick that there's nothing easy about it. I mean, you're talking about hauling up 50 pounds of meat, snacks, sweet treats, Little Debbie's, grease, whatever it is, all of the above goes on your back and goes up the mountain. You're talking about walking miles in with loads of 40, 50 pounds on your back. Now, I'd watched enough videos and I'd seen enough bear hunts on TV and outdoor programming that I knew, hey, this is kind of the routine. You put a dude in a tree stand, bear comes in to eat donuts, you shoot him at 15 yards. So in my mind, I'm thinking, I want to do something different. I don't want, I mean, that's cool, but I wanted something different. I wanted something a little different spin on it. And I was a big ground blind hunter back in the day for deer and turkeys, and I thought, why not try a black bear from the ground? Let's mix it up. Let's get on the ground, eye to eye, face to face, man to man, and let's see how this thing goes. And I thought it would be a good idea at the time, but I really never thought about the negative aspects, or maybe what could go wrong if something went south with these bears. That first day, I decided to get in there really early. And again, every time I'd go over there and bear bait, run those baits in, I'd make a lot of noise. I wanted that bear to know, hey, I'm here, I'm bringing the groceries, it's time to come get you some. And that's what I did on that day. I went in there, rang the dinner bell, but on this particular day, I climbed in the double bull blind just 10, 12 yards away from the bait site. I'll never forget sitting there in that blind, I had my elbows down, drifting off to sleep, head in my hands like this, just dozing off, and I remember hearing the sound of weight in the earth. It wasn't a stick cracking, it wasn't crunching in the leaves, it was just a sound of something heavy pressing into the leaves or pine needles, whatever it was. And I didn't, fortunately, jerk my head up, I didn't jump up or anything. I just raised my head up like this and look out the window of that blind, and just out the front of that double bull blind, I could see just this reddish chocolate back. A bear was so close, all I could see was just the fur sticking up over the top of that window there. 4 big steps away from the blind. And I knew I couldn't move. He was so close. I knew I can't move with the bear this close. I let him go on and ease out past me, get past the blind, and head up towards the bait site before I ever turned the camera on. I knew if I reached and turned the camera on, it had that little startup sound that it would have, and it would spook that bear just so close. So I let him get out there, maybe 10 yards, and he's turning up to the bait site, get the camera on, and that's when things got rolling. Bear gets in there to the bait site and starts working on the marshmallows. Now, I love using these marshmallows because bears love them. They taste good, they smell good, they can smell them from a long way away, so I've got them stinking things hung up like Christmas ornaments all over the trees, all around it, and that's the first thing he goes for when he gets to the barrel. And as I'm shifting in my chair to try to square up for the shot, he hears that sound, freaks him out, and he takes off running. Fortunately, the bear comes right back in about as quick as he left. He's coming right down this big tree trunk, and I think he's going to come in the back side of the barrel and do his thing. However, he gets to the bait barrel, and he just keeps walking. He's not stopping at the bait barrel. He doesn't come over the log to the barrel. He just keeps coming on down. He keeps walking down the length of that big tree trunk laying there on the ground. I'm thinking, my gosh, why is he not going to the bait barrel? There's the barrel. He knows it. It's right there. And he just keeps on cruising down that tree trunk, walking down and angling towards my blind. That sucker keeps coming down that tree trunk, walks down 8 yards from my blind, stands up on that tree trunk, and he's just standing there up above me, looking at me 8 yards away. Dude's slobbering, trying to smell me, trying to pick up, trying to figure out what's coming out of that blind. He knows I'm in there. He knows there's something in that blind. It's just a matter of whether he's going to address it, whether he's going back to the bait side. And I was sitting there thinking, this could be my time. This may be the day I meet Jesus. Him get going. But I just stuck, big boy. Man, good gosh, I can't hardly breathe. Now, when I played the shot back, I thought, my gosh, I've hit this bear too far back. But as it turns out, the bear was quarter more than I thought. The shot got up in the goods. He ran up the mountain, and it came crashing right back down. There's nothing like hunting from the ground blind. I absolutely love for deer and turkey and now for bear. I mean, you talk about an exhilarating hunt, getting that ground blind, eye level, eyeball to eyeball at 8 yards with a black bear, and I mean, there's something that will stir you up. It's nothing like it, but just another great hunt. I thank God for it. Just another opportunity to be in the woods and encounter his creation that he put out here for us. And that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Do appreciate you hanging out with us. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell someone about the Hunting Roots YouTube channel as well as the Hunting Roots podcast. We hope to see you there. Shoot straight. God bless.